Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, ìbà f'Ẹlẹ́dùmarè Ọlọ́run ọba àjíkí èyí tó dá ayé àti ọ̀run tó dá àwa ènìyàn sínú ẹ̀ tó tún wá ń fi wá ṣe ọba lórí gbogbo ohun tó ń bẹ láyé, lórí ẹranko, lórí èèyàn, lórí ewé àti egbò. Àṣèbà Ẹlẹ́dùmarè, àṣèbà Ọlọ́run. Mo wá fi àkókò yìí mo fi ń kí ọba wa Royal Highness Tinuade Babalola, the Regent of IBOROPA Ondo Akoko State. Kábíyèsí o mo ṣèbà, ẹ káàbọ̀, ẹ káàbọ̀. Kábíyèsí, kádé pẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ kó pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín, kíjọ àṣẹ ẹnu yín kó má ṣe tán. Àsìkò tí yín tẹ̀ ń jọba lórí oyè lórí wa, kò ní bàjẹ́, kò ní dàrú. Gbogbo bẹ bá ṣe mú ló máa ṣe máa jẹ́ fún yín. Bẹ bá ṣe fàṣẹ sí Ọlọ́run ó máa bá yín lù lókè ọ̀run. Gbogbo àwọn òlú náà tẹ̀ ń jọba lórí wọn, wọn ò ní mú ìròyìn ìbànújẹ́ wá bá yín. Láyọ̀láyọ̀ ìdùnnú ni wọ́n máa fi máa tẹríba fún yín. Ẹ ṣeun, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa. Kábíyèsí mo ṣèbà.
Ẹ ṣeun gan ni o, mo kí yín olóòtú o, mo kí gbogbo yín ará ilé o, lágbára Ọlọ́run, ìdàgbàsókè máa jẹ́ ti gbogbo wa o.
Àmín àṣẹ.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni fún ìwà òní fọ́ owó tí yóò dé lágbára Ọlọ́run. Atọ́kùn, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín pé ẹ pè mí wá sórí ètò Adebimpe. It's my pleasure to be on the show tonight.
Thank you so much, Kábíyèsí. So, people, that is our Royal Highness Ọba Tinuade Babalola, the Regent of IBOROPA in Ondo Akoko State. She is beautiful, as you can see. She's glowing. Oh my God, that is the work of God in her, and the work of the beautiful people of Akoko land that has given her the privilege to rule over them. Respect her, love her, and work with her in harmony. We appreciate every one of you in Akoko land. We thank you for giving us this Royal Highness, this beautiful damsel that we have here. We are happy to have you among us, Kábíyèsí. Yes, Kábíyèsí. I would like us to just start straight away, so I do not delay you. I would like you to first and foremost, mi ò tó rán orí adé níṣẹ́ o, ṣùgbọ́n àwa ọmọ yín náà ni à ń tọrọ lọ́wọ́ yín, ẹ fi fún wa. I would like you to introduce yourself to the people in the show right now, to know who you are, where you're coming from, what land are you coming from, and then from there we go ahead and start asking you questions as we have been permitted.
Once again, I greet everybody. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I am Her Royal Majesty Regent Tinuade Babalola Adejuigbe. I am Regent IBOROPA of IBOROPA Akoko here in Ondo State, Nigeria. And I noticed that you got it wrong the other time, but Konida Kojakwe Kamale she adjustments so that Awarayale gets the right pronunciation and the right way to call the names and all. So this is IBOROPA Akoko.
IBOROPA.
Yes, Akoko land is a region, a part of Ondo State. So we have other parts of Ondo State. We have the Owo, we have the Ikale, the Lanje, the Akure part, and other parts. But I am from Akoko land.
Akoko land.
So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, my Kábíyèsí. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for forgiving me for pronouncing or saying the wrong thing. And that is why we are very proud to have you as our Kábíyèsí, because you are a humble Kábíyèsí. You are an intelligent Kábíyèsí. You're a loving Kábíyèsí. You accept your people. You work with your people. You see human in the people you are working with. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I hope I don't make that mistakes again. before we finish the show today. All right, Kabiesi, if I'm permitted by you, I would like to go ahead and start asking you questions so that the people at home can learn one or two things from you, Kabiesi.
Definitely, you can. Just go ahead with it.
Thank you so much. And as few people have noticed, for those of you who don't speak Yoruba, my Kabiesi is Hebu. She is capable. So don't worry. If I speak Yoruba, Kabiesi can even answer in English. And if I speak English, if Kabiesi so wills, she can speak Yoruba. But we are going to be versatile. You're going to be able to enjoy the show and have fun. It's not going to be just for the Yoruba people here, because I have audiences from all over the world. And they might not understand Yoruba, but we will speak Yoruba because she is Kabiesi of a Yoruba land. So there are things that need to be said in that particular language for it to have meaning and to have impact in our lives. So you will pardon us in case we get to that stage and you cannot understand. Enjoy every other thing that you can take home with you today. Thank you, Kabiesi. My first question to you, Kabiesi, is going to be, you have already said, you said the land you're ruling on, you've explained to us, and we now understand better for those of us who don't know, because many of us probably don't know this. We know Ondo State, yes, we know Ondo State, but the rest of what is happening within that state, we have no idea. I would even start by telling you that it wasn't long ago that I knew that the Ondo people are not recognized as Yorubas, or are not called Yorubas. They are not Yoruba. I'm trying to look for a better way to put it, not to that they are not.
Where did you get that?
I don't know. I was reading something and they said this area they are not Yorubas. Like, and I was like, Ondo Yoruba, I don't get it. So I don't know if I read something wrong. So you might correct us on that, Kabiesi.
Well, I just think that everybody learning perspective. So it is possible that if I see an elephant, the person can read Tuske, and it's possible that someone else will see the big nose. So everybody would describe with what they see. So they will give a description of the elephants with what they see of. So I think that they may be right, and so I will never.
But you love us Yorubas. You love us Yorubas. For those who don't accept the Yorubas, but you love us, and we love you too, our king. We are going to move ahead, and I would like to still know this IBOROPA. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. What is the population of this particular kingdom region?
Okay. First off, I'm not going to take too much time. I'm just going to give a brief history so that you'll be able to get the pronunciation.
Yes.
So basically, we are a group of hunters.
Wow.
Yes. A hunter named Iboro was actually the founder of this community. He was a great hunter who would travel for several months just to hunt for games. So at that particular day, people would ask him, Iboro, oh pa, Iboro, oh pa, Omimpe, Iboro.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's actually Iboro pa. And he would answer and say, Iboro pa, like I actually killed a game.
Wow.
So that's Iboro pa, Iboro pa. And over the years, we bless God, the community is still a very small one. We're about 10,000 in population. So
thank you so much, Kabiesi. Wow, that was an interesting one to really learn today, IBOROPA. Yes, I would love to come to that place someday, because I think I love the hunters. I love to eat like that.
We have surplus of that.
Very good. I will come around very soon. Thank you, Kabiesi. So, Kabiesi, I'm going to go ahead and ask you. You are a female king, and it is not a common practice among the Nigerians that a female is a king over a land, even if it's just a small group of people, it is very difficult to have a female leader. And we have you, and you have been there for some years, and you have been doing great. So I want to ask Kabiesi, how have you been able? Or before I jump into that, let me not start jumping. I'm jumping. I would like to know first, how did you come about being the king? How did it come about that people say, okay, oh, bí ìlú wa ṣe pọ̀ tó yìí o, bọ́kùnrin ṣe pọ̀, bóbìnrin ṣe pọ̀ o, arábìnrin wa Tinúadé la fẹ́ fi ṣe ọba lórí wa. How did it come about this, Kabiesi?
Actually, it's a very long story, but my cut is short.
No problem.
Odawambi, especially in Akoko land, there's a tradition where after a king dies, so Baba si gbese, Tamasi waja, Tamasi lebi agbare. It is possible, before a new king will be enthroned, it could take a while. It could take few numbers of years, or it could even take longer than expected. So at this period, that's to select the right person. Actually enthrone any year. It would be better to have a person that will rule, that will hold the fort until things are into perspective, and they'll be able to select a new king at the end of the day. So with that in mind, on will pay around 1 more year. Look good one bit. That's my adari, that's the man lead ilu, to ensure that there's stability, there's peace, there's development, growth, progress, and all of that. And more. It'd be so bad to see Adebimpe. And because of that, they gave room for women, for female children of kings, especially as long as you have royal blood flowing through your veins, you can be a female monarch. My position. Actually, I am an interim leader, so I'm only there for a period of time. You talk, see, we have 6 months, near be 1 year or 2 years. It could be 5 years, it could be 10 years, and it could be just for a few months. So in my case, my father died at the age of 57. So they had to make consultations to choose the best person that will hold the position. And after consultations were made, they came back with my name, and that was how I was made the regent. And Odawambi, there's so much to do. There's in line with tradition, of course. So we had to go through some rites of passage, and at the end of the day, that is how we were able to emerge as the ruler. And things are not so easy at this side, because I've been here for 5 years. I've been ruling since February 2015. So, and I'm hoping that the person that I will hand over to Omale Sheju is Motishelo. And there's room for the community to make the best decision, not minding the fact that anything could happen. Because right now I am holding the position to make sure that the community is in a good place. We're all doing well. Everybody is doing well. Things are progressive and all. So that is it basically. Bí a ṣe dé ipò tá wà yìí nìyẹn.
Olúwa ṣe inú wa dùn wípé ẹ dé ipò náà, torí látìgbà tẹ́ ti wà nípò náà àti ìka tàbí ṣùgbọ́n kan ní orúkọ yín, rere la ti ń rí gbọ́ nípa yín, a dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run. So Your Royal Highness, while you were explaining to us how you got there and the things that are involved, you made mention of you being a regent, you just watching over the post till the rightful person might come in, and you also make mention of it might be 6 months, it might be a day, it might even be 5 years. So I am now curious to ask Kabiesi, is there a possibility that it could also be 100 years?
Oh my God. who lives for 100 years?
You know, when we want to talk about a long time, we just use that word 100
I know,
years.
right? I know. I have seen cases where we've had regents for 15 years. But I really wouldn't want that to happen in my own case, because that's a long number of years, and I don't think I can cope for that long. And when I assumed this position, I was hoping that, well, okay, within 6 months, I'm a handover, and we're still here. And I know that God has a purpose, and God has special plans for me. So I just think that this is God's way of making me realize and utilize my potentials. So that's it.
We bless God. We bless God. You've been doing well. We are happy and proud of you. I'm still going to ask you questions still based on that, because everything you say really gingers me to be more curious. And my nose are getting longer and longer every second. Yeah, obviously, like I asked if you could stay longer. So let's assume they have not been able to really just find a person to come and take over. Would you be happy to become, because right now you're a regent king, and I could use the word not a full king. So would you be happy to take over the position as a full king?
Actually, I am not going to be, because this position is not as rosy, as juicy as people think. There's so much attached to this. And when I was made the regent, was celibacy. I have to be celibate. So at that particular time, too much to an leadership we would have placed everything on hold and focus on the community. So now it's like I am giving my life in service for my people. So everything else comes after. But now everything that happens now is strictly between myself, taking care of myself and taking care of the community. So I am not allowed to work like get appointments to public offices and all of that. And I can't get married on this position. Although, don't get me wrong, we have regents that are married, but that's before they got there. Yes, exactly. But while you're there, you're expected to be celibate until after. So, and besides that, we don't have a remuneration. And you know how it is with women and leadership in Nigeria, as you've rightly said. How difficult for women to accept women in leadership positions, because they feel intimidated, they feel insecure, and how they feel like we're competition. So there is nothing that is making this position so favorable to most of us regents. So it's not so easy when you are working so hard and people are undermining all you do, especially people that are not from your community. Because my people appreciate me so well, but I want to say people who are so special. So that's just, so there's no reason for me to want to stay even long. I want to pay my one forever. No.
Thank you, Kábíyèsí. Ẹ pẹ́ fún wa kò dẹ̀ ní bàjẹ́ lórí yín. Ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ sọ sílẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tóbi. Ṣé rí púpọ̀ àwa tí a bá sí ní agbègbè ibi tí ẹ wà, kò kí máa ń yé wa. Tiwa ni pé ọba oyè, title, enjoyment, flaunt your title, show them you get title. But àwọn nǹkan tí title yẹn gbé lórí tóyìnbó ń pè ní responsibility, tí ó ti di dandan gbọ̀n, tí ó dẹ̀ kí ń ṣe a choice, tó jẹ́ pé it is a bound command on you. Kí mọ̀, kí rí. So kò kí máa ń yé wa nítorí àtòkèrè làwa ti ń gbádùn bí ó ṣe ń dán. Kábíyèsí, Ọlọ́run tó fi yín síbẹ̀ ó nídìí, tó dẹ̀ ti dúró tì yín títí tẹ́ fi ṣe dìgbà yìí, tó ràn yín lọ́wọ́ tí kò bàjẹ́, kò ní jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́. Gbogbo ibi tó bá wá jẹ́ ẹ̀dùn ọkàn yín náà, Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè tó rán yín níṣẹ́ náà á jẹ́ kí ọ̀nà kó wà fún ẹ̀dùn ọkàn tẹ̀yin náà láti di mímúṣẹ ní ilẹ̀ alààyè. Ẹ ṣé kábíyèsí. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ ṣe sọ wípé tèmi náà sọ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé a mọ̀ wípé kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ àṣà láàrin Nigeria. It is not common for a female leader to exist. So láti ìgbà tí ẹ ti wá jẹ oyè yẹn, ẹ tún wá ṣe female leader nìkan kábíyèsí wa ẹ tún wá jẹ́ ọmọ ní ilé nílùú ní ọwọ́ ẹbí àti ará àti gbogbo ìta. Báwo ló ṣe ti wà easy fún yín láti pé ẹ ń bá àwọn ìjòyè yín sọ̀rọ̀ tàbí ẹ ti ẹ ń dúró níwájú ìlú láti pàṣẹ? Báwo lẹ ṣe báwo ló ṣe easy fún yín? Báwo lẹ ṣe ń cope kábíyèsí?
Well, firstly, no, because you must realize over the years, ni pé royalty is not a gift. Yes, it's not a gift, but privilege is not alone, because Ọlọ́run ló mọ tó máa ṣẹ̀dá wa sí. Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ bóyá ẹni yìí o ìdílé àyàn ló ti máa wá o, ẹni yìí o ìdílé àwọn baládé ló máa wá o, ẹni yìí o ìdílé àwọn lóyè. God Ọlọ́run ti ní already laid down plan for everybody, and I believe that our mistakes are what defines us, and pay our mistakes what they define why I mean pay it's not the negative aspects ni mo wo, because mo wo ni pé our experiences that we are able to gather from àwọn ìrírí tá ti rí nípa àwọn àṣìṣe tá ti ṣe, nǹkan ló make wa ló shape wa into a better person, into better people. So I think that for me, I had the support of my chiefs. The first few months was quite rough for me when I assumed the throne, because I was 16. I wasn't 17 yet. I was 16. So the first few months were quite rough. And I had the support of my mother, my siblings, and my chiefs. Even up till now, respect they say is reciprocal. So whatever I give to them, they give back to me. And our we're soft-hearted, we're kind-hearted, we're people who love progress. We like to make changes that will have positive impact in people. So that is just who I am. My people know that whatever decision I choose to make is for the betterment of everybody. So they support me and they love me. And I think that over the years, support àwọn èèyàn mi àti ìfẹ́ tán ní sí mi òní ó sì lè jẹ́ kí n débi sí mo dé yìí, because without my people, I am nobody.
Olúwa ṣeun, a dúpẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin ará ìlú Ìbòròpá ní Àkókò Ondo, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín fún ìfẹ́ tí ẹ fi hàn fún kábíyèsí wa, a dúpẹ́ fún àṣepọ̀ ẹ̀yin àti kábíyèsí wa, a dúpẹ́ torí pé ẹ gba kábíyèsí wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ yín, gẹ́gẹ́ bí olórí yín, ẹ dẹ̀ ń jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe fún wa. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o, a mọ̀ yín, a rí yín, a wá sí àgbègbè yín rí, ṣùgbọ́n à ń rí kábíyèsí wa, inú wa dẹ̀ ń dùn, ó dẹ̀ fi ń yé wa wípé iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ títẹ̀yin ni ló ń jẹ́ kí kábíyèsí wa kó máa dán. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó sú yín, Ọlọ́run ò dẹ̀ ní fi sú yín lágbára Ọlọ́run. Kábíyèsí, thank you so much. To continue still on that line, if you can see the picture on the screen,
yes.
You know, when I saw this, I said, wow, beautiful young Kábíyèsí with her beautiful friends. So yes. I now wondered, now tí Kábíyèsí ti wá di Kábíyèsí, tí ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ ti wà lọ́wọ́, tí àṣẹ ti ń bẹ lẹ́nu, tí ó ti di dandan kí ẹ jókòó sórí oyè, báwo gan-an ni Kábíyèsí wa, nítorí pé a mọ̀ wípé ìgbà tí ẹ ṣì wà, ìgbà tí ẹ ṣì ń dàgbà sí lẹ ṣì wà, báwo gan lẹ ṣe ilé ọ̀rẹ́ ṣe lọ, ṣé ọ̀rẹ́ ṣe wá yín wá, ṣé ẹ lè ṣe my bestie, ẹ mọ̀ báwa ṣe máa ń ṣe tiwa, bestie ni o, sáré pè mí kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ládùúgbò ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn, ṣé ó ṣeé ṣe kí ni àwọn òfin tó parapọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀yin gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọjọ́ orí yín àti àwọn ẹlẹgbẹ́ ọjọ́ orí yín náà tí wọ́n máa fẹ́ bá yín ṣe nǹkan pọ̀ Kábíyèsí?
Well, my family is very conservative, so we don't keep friends, and àwọn òbí mi until raise wa láti act like royalty. So I can keep ọ̀rẹ́ apart from biakalosi parties, that is it. I can jáde kúrò nílé. In fact, all of my siblings, they all went to boarding schools. So, and anytime because of that, I am mindful of the kind of friends that I keep. And my inner circle, I want already money on to be méjì mẹ́ta lọ. àwọn tẹrí pẹ̀lú mi nínú picture yẹn àwọn náà ṣì ní àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tí mo ní dè ní. I don't have, although I have acquaintances obviously, but I don't have close friends tí mo lè kà sí pé àwọn eléyìí o àwọn ní kòríkòsùn mi. And ṣé mo àti keep ọ̀rẹ́ nínú situation nínú position tí mo wà yìí ó lágbára díẹ̀ because people would always be watching you everything you do, hoping that you make mistakes you commit blunders and all of that. So I'm very careful of places I go to, of the things that I do and all. So that's mi ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ní ọ̀rẹ́ dáadáa, although mo ní àwọn èèyàn tí mo lè relate dáadáa pẹ̀lú, but I don't have, mi ò ní àwọn kòríkòsùn lọ títí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, no.
Ṣé ó ṣeé ṣe fún kábíyèsí wa láti gbéra pé lẹ́ni o mo fẹ́ lọ bá ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣeré bí àwa ṣe máa ń ṣe tó kàn máa dìde tó máa tọ́ lipstick ó yá mọ́mì mo ń lọ bá àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣeré, ṣé kábíyèsí máa ń ṣerú ẹ̀? Tẹ́ bá wá nílé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yín ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣé ẹ máa kanlẹ̀kùn ẹ máa wọlé ẹ máa jókòó tì wọ́n lórí àga ilé wọn, tàbí ẹ kàn máa wà nínú mọ́tò pé ọba ń kí yín o báwo gan lẹ ṣe ṣe ẹ má bínú o orí adé.
Yes, like I said, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tí mo ní ò pọ̀ rárá and they are very understanding. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ already, wọ́n ti accept mi nítorí pé anybody that wants to be my friend would definitely accept the responsibility of my shoulders. Let's understand I have limitations, I have things that I can do and things that I can't do. So definitely want to accept it. I only have 2 or 3 friends. Yeah, of course I go to their houses and they come over. I go there. In fact, I may choose to go there for the weekend. See or Rochelle backward, I can just try to just go just keep my head. London. So I have friends that I do visits.
Yeah. That is good.
But wọ́n ju méjì lọ.
Adúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run. Inú mi ti ẹ̀dùnpẹ́ ẹ ti ẹ̀ ní ọ̀rẹ́. Torí èmi á máa rò pé kádé pẹ́ lórí o kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Ta ló wá tó bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ gbójú wojú ẹkùn? Báwo gan lọ ṣe ń ṣe? Tá a bá dẹ̀ níbẹ̀ sí àwọn èké kéékèèké kan tá a máa ń ṣe pọ̀ láwọn bẹ̀ sí á máa wà good health. Ó máa wà healthy gan o, bọ̀ báwo ni kábíyèsí yóò ṣe máa ṣe tiwọn? So inú mi dùn wípé àyè gbà yín láti ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọjọ́ orí yín ṣe tó torí ibi tí ó ń dùn wá sí nìyẹn. Kábíyèsí mo tún wá rí eléyìí náà tí ó ń play yìí kí ẹ̀yin èèyàn nílé wa torí mo wá wò pé ṣé kábíyèsí ṣé wọ́n á máa jáde ṣé wọ́n á máa ṣe ìṣe ọjọ́ orí wọn rárá tàbí tẹ́ bá ti wọ oyè kábíyèsí níṣe ni ìwà àwọn bàbá wa á wá gbé yín wọ̀ tẹ́yìn gan á wá di àwọn ìyá wa ní yín o nítorí a ti fún yín nípò adẹ̀ tẹríba fún ipò yín ṣùgbọ́n a mọ̀ wípé ọjọ́ yẹn kábíyèsí tún ní kábíyèsí ti ń nì kábíyèsí mo rí yín ẹ ti ń nì inú mi dùn nígbà tí mo rí fídíò ẹ mo ní wow kábíyèsí àwa kábíyèsí is slaying man inú mi dùn púpọ̀ ayọ̀ mi kún mo wá ní kí n béèrè arí eléyà mọ̀ pé tóòtọ́ bóyá àfilẹ̀wà tẹ́ ti ń ṣe tẹ́ ń ṣe yẹn mo wá fẹ́ béèrè pé irú ẹbí mélòó láyé gbà yín láti ṣe àti ní ibo síbo láyé ti gbà yín láti ṣerú ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọjọ́ orí yín a mọ̀ pé táwọn bàbá wa bá wà lórí oyè eléyìí náà kọ́ làwọn máa ń fẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n àwa wà lórí oyè ń sìn báwo láyé ṣe gbà yín kábíyèsí.
ẹ ti sọ gbogbo ẹ actually ọyọ mi ti gbà pé ọba wọn o ọ̀dọ́mọdé ni and definitely kò sí bó ṣe máa rí tábàtì máa ní ìwà àgbà nínú ìwà ìwé yẹn ò lè kúrò ń bẹ̀. And apart from that inú ilé ni mo ti lè ṣe gbogbo ìtàn ìwò yìí o inú ilé.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ orin tán tí kábíyèsí ń jó ni o.
mo máa attend parties máa attend ó wà ń bẹ̀ dáadáa but àtijọ́ ní party rárá. But nínú ilé wa o mo lè jó mo lè ṣe nǹkan tó bá wù mí nínú ilé o but àtijọ́ ń ta àbí láti express ara mi ń ta èmi lè express ara mi tó ti máa wà níta nítorí àwọn pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ojú ló ń wòyàn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Kódà nígbà tí mo rí kinní mo ní kábíyèsí mi yé èmi gan tiẹ̀ mọ́ tó yé ó yẹ kí n lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ kábíyèsí mi ni ó dùn mọ́ mi nínú ara mi yá gágá ẹ ṣeun kábíyèsí. Ká wá tí mo bá ìbéèrè wa lọ ẹ ti sọ fún wa wípé gbọ́dọ̀ ní ọkọ ní àsìkò yìí tí ẹ wà lórí oyè a dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé adelé ni ẹ ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ so láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà bí ó bá ṣe wọn ọlá Ọlọ́run tí ẹ̀yin náà tí ẹ ṣe rò lọ́kàn tí Ọlọ́run bá gbà fún yín tí oyè bá wá bọ́ sí ibi tó bọ́ sí tí a fi yín sílẹ̀ kúrò ní orí oyè kábíyèsí ìjẹ́ àyè wá gbà yín nígbà náà láti wá ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọbìnrin sí ọmọkùnrin.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àyè gbà mí kàn jẹ́ wípé àwọn ìmúra mi lè má fi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn jọ ìmúra àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ayé exactly so mi ò ní lè máa wo àwọn nǹkan tó ń wọ̀ káwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa ń sìn tó ń bá sí ìṣera sílẹ̀ kan wọ heavy makeup wọn sí ìṣoge so a lè ṣí orí sílẹ̀ mọ́ a dẹ̀ lè múra bí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ayé ìwòye bọ́n ṣe ń múra rárá so even outside the position there are still some values that I still need to keep.
Wow. Ṣé tí a bá wá rò lọ tá rò bọ̀ tí àsìkò yẹn bá tó ṣé kí ó tó di pé a fún yín lóyè a máa ní bọ̀dá kan tá ti máa kọ olólùfẹ́ mi ọ̀wọ́n ṣé nígbà tí a wá fún yín lóyè tán ṣé bọ̀dá wa tó ti ń kọ olólùfẹ́ mi ọ̀wọ́n nígbà náà ṣé wọ́n sì wà ní ṣojú pópó lọ máa ń pè ojú wíńdò tó ṣe wò pé nígbà wo ni olólùfẹ́ mi ọ̀wọ́n yóò dá lẹ́tà tèmi náà padà àti nígbà tí a bá wá fi í sílẹ̀ ṣé bọ̀dá mi yẹn tó ti ń kọ olólùfẹ́ mi ọ̀wọ́n yẹn ni alẹ́ tọ́ sí padà ni tàbí àárín ìrìn àjò wa síwájú bí Ọlọ́run bá tún ṣe gbé wá fún wa sí.
Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ náà nígbà yẹn like I said I was 16 years old so ẹ̀dẹ̀mọ̀ at that age
ìwé ni abidi fi gbígbé ni
nínú ẹ̀kọ́ wa ló ká wa lára ńgbà yẹn so there was no room for having a boyfriend and my family was quite conversative so kò sí nǹkan tó jọ gbogbo yẹn and lóòótọ́ náà tí mo ti dórí ipò àyè wà láti ní ọ̀rẹ́ ọkùnrin ṣùgbọ́n like I have said I'm expected to be celibate lára àwọn ọkùnrin mélòó ló lè gbà yẹn and because of that mo rò pé there is no reason to keep a relationship if but mi ò bá lè jẹ inú lè fi irun mú so what's the point of having a relationship and at the end of the day kí n má lọ tàpá sí ìṣẹ̀ṣe it's better that I just keep myself and tí n bá ready mọ̀ pé lágbára Ọlọ́run máa ṣe èyí tó dáa fún mi. That is it.
Àmín àṣẹ Èdùmàrè ó tiẹ̀ ti di dandan nítorí ẹrẹwà lóbìnrin ọpọlọ kẹdẹrẹ Ọlọ́run fi jíǹkì yín ni kí ló wá ṣe tá ẹ ní rí èyí tó dáa jù lọ́kùnrin ó ti di dandan lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ̀yin bàbá wa àti ẹ̀yin bùrọ̀dá wa tẹ wà nílé lóko mo mọ̀ pé ẹ ti máa ranjú wọn ẹ fi kábíyèsí mi sílẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n kọjú mọ́ iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe tí wọ́n bá ṣe tán tí àsìkò bá tó àá gbé sí yín létí ẹni tó bá wá tó gbangba lẹ́wù kó bọ́ síta nígbà náà kábíyèsí ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́ fún gbogbo ìbéèrè àti ìdáhùn tí àtijọ́ ń fi ń tóra wa ń bí ẹ ṣe kábíyèsí ibì kan la tún wá fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ká wá gbé yín kúrò ní torí a ti gbọ́ púpọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ oyè báyìí a ti mọ kábíyèsí a ti mọ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń pè ní kábíyèsí pé kò kì í ṣe pé a kàn ń wò wọ́n tí wọ́n ń dán lásán iṣẹ́ ń bẹ níbẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ribiribi iṣẹ́ takuntakun tọkùnrin ń ṣe òun lẹ̀ ń ṣe inú wa dẹ̀ dùn a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ túbọ̀ máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ a wá fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín nísìn kábíyèsí a fẹ́ gbé yín wá sórí ìlú wa Nàìjíríà kábíyèsí lóòótọ́ ní ipò tẹ wà ipò agbára ni ipò olórí ni ṣùgbọ́n ní ti ọjọ́ orí yín ẹ lè má tí fẹ́ fi ọkàn fi ṣe gbogbo oníṣèlú ṣùgbọ́n níwọ̀n bàgbà tá ti fi yín jọba tẹ́ ẹ ti jọba lórí ìlú tẹ́ ẹ ti ń pàṣẹ lórí ìlú ẹ ti di olórí ẹ ti di àgbàlagbà ẹ ti di ọkùnrin so ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa lè sọ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣèlú Nàìjíríà wa bí ó ṣe ń lọ kábíyèsí wa kí lẹ rí sí i ṣó dùn mọ́ yín nínú ṣé wọ́n tó dáadáa níbo lẹ rò pé ó kù sí níbo lẹ rò pé wọ́n tún lè tuntun gbé sókè sí kábíyèsí.
Kò sí bí mo ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú wa tí mi ò ní sọ nípa traditional leadership nítorí wípé wọ́n ní tí ìpìlẹ̀ bá bàjẹ́ nǹkan tó rí odò fẹ́ ṣe lẹ́yìn ẹbí lẹ́yìn àwọn baálẹ̀ àwọn olórí ẹbí àwọn baálé
ẹ má bínú kábíyèsí wa
lẹ́yìn àwọn ìjòyè
ẹ má bínú kábíyèsí official Michael tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé mi ò mọ̀ o bá ṣe ń sọ Yorùbá náà là ń sọ òyìnbó kódà òyìnbó tí kábíyèsí wa ń sọ ó pọ̀ ju ti tèmi lọ èmi lèmi fi Yorùbá sọ ẹ̀yin ẹ farabalẹ̀ kí ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ gbogbo ohun tí kábíyèsí wa ń sọ kábíyèsí ẹ má bínú ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
So ẹ má worry mo máa jù síra wọn díẹ̀díẹ̀ nítorí pé a ò lè sọ pé torí pé ayé ti di western world nísìnyí Yorùbá a sì pé a gbọ́dọ̀ sọ èdè wa nù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nítorí ẹ máa sọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ níwọ̀ntúnwọ̀nsì so that àwọn aráalé tí wọ́n bá gbọ́ Yorùbá wọ́n lè máa gbọ́ de àwọn tó gbọ́ Yorùbá náà máa yé wọn dáadáa sí. Bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ there's room to consider traditional leadership like I said nítorí pé bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa ń sìn kò bójúmu rárá. Mo dẹ̀ rí pé ọwọ́ àwọn ìdílé kọ̀ọ̀kan ló wà pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn ìwà ìbàjẹ́ táwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa ń hù ní o nítorí pé gbogbo àwọn tó ń hu ìwà ìbàjẹ́ yìí àwọn corrupt leaders wa náà inú ẹbí kan náà ti jáde ó ní àwọn òbí kan tó tọ́ wọn dàgbà gbogbo àwọn morals tí àwọn òbí wa bá instill sínú wa ẹni tí ó bá kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ dáadáa tó bá yá tó wọn bá dàgbà á jẹ́ kí ọkàn àwọn òbí ẹ̀ balẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ so nǹkan tẹ́mi rí pé ó ń fa àwọn social vices àtàwọn nǹkan tá à ń rí ń sìn ni pé kò sí proper upbringing and that is why I will still need to come back to traditional leadership nítorí pé that is the solution to everything. Ọ̀dọ̀ mi ń bí àwọn èèyàn mi mọ̀ pé mi ò fààyè gba ìfipábánilò or any form of abuse on women on children even on the men gbogbo àwọn obìnrin tó máa ń ṣe kọ́ńdúkọ́ńdú sọ́kọ wọn kò sáyè ẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ sáyè fọ́kọ láti ṣíwọ́ sókè lu ìyàwó ẹ̀ they know that when they commit such acts on my land ní police station and àwọn obìnrin wa náà nísìnyí àti nǹkan wọn kán lè wà independent nítorí pé àwọn obìnrin wa they believe that the moment you get married that's the end ọmọ máa bímọ jọ ní ṣá àwọn ọkùnrin wa dẹ̀ lélẹ́yìn most of them they're not ready to be responsible most of them are not responsible wọn ò ní fẹ́ ṣe ojúṣe wọn nínú ilé so most of the time àwọn obìnrin ni wọ́n ń ṣọ́dà gbogbo responsibility àti jẹun àwọn ọmọ ni o àti lọ ilé ìwé ni o ọrùn àwọn obìnrin ló wà so I have tried here in my community to make sure that a ṣe ojú àwọn obìnrin sí possibilities sáwọn nǹkan táwọn náà lè achieve sí greatness but táwọn náà lè dà lọ́jọ́ iwájú àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ni o àwọn tó ń ní okòwò tó ń ṣe kéékèèké tó ń lówó díẹ̀díẹ̀ mọ́ wá ni a ti ń gbìyànjú láti empower. And aside that I just think that àwọn òbí we need to monitor our children and èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí adarí ìlú tó di pé a rí àwọn ọmọ tó ń di agbèrò tó ń di tọ́ọ̀gù sígboro ojúṣe mi yẹn láti correct àwọn òbí wọn pé ọmọ báyìí o ẹ lọ bá ọmọ yín sọ̀rọ̀ nítorí pé ọmọ tí a ò bá kọ́ tó bá yá létà kọ́ yẹn ó máa gbé ta ó dẹ̀ má di pé àwọn ọmọ ta tún bring wá láyé sí kí wọ́n lè di pé àwọn tí wọ́n á tún ba ayé jẹ́ jù táwọn òṣèlú táwọn leaders wá sí ń ṣe lọ a gbọ́dọ̀ máa correct wọ́n sìn so there is room for traditional rulers to assume their roles in peacekeeping to ensure that there is communal peace in the community to ensure pé culture of peace and tolerance pé àìmbàbẹ̀ láti make sure pé ìlú wa wà secure à ń build capacity àwọn èèyàn wa à ń create incentives fún èrò láti lè rí jẹ láti lè rí mu nítorí pé wọ́n ní tí ìṣẹ́ bá kúrò nínú tí ebi bá kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́ àbòṣe ti bùṣe so àwọn nǹkan bẹ́yẹn tí àwọn adarí wa ní agbègbè wa at the grassroots which is us traditional rulers if we can work on these things Nàìjíríà ní bó ṣe rí nítorí pé àwọn nǹkan tá kan tí ń wò pé kò sí ọ̀kan lọ́rẹ̀ àwọn ni wọ́n á di nǹkan burúkú mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ sí àkọsẹ̀ ká tí máa ń try àti kọ̀tẹ́ nígbà yẹn tí a ṣe òun ló ń cause wàhálà tí a rí ní Nàìjíríà ń sìn ibẹ̀ láti ń rí àwọn tí wọ́n ń hùwà jàǹdùkú àwọn tó ń lọ ń jalè ní o àwọn tó ń fipá bá ní lò ní o àbáwọn adarí wa tó ń kówó wa owó jẹ́ ká bí máa ṣe rere ní orílẹ̀-èdè wọ́n máa kó lọ òkè òkun a máa fi tọ́jú àwọn ẹbí wọn nìkan so àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó níbi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí àwọn èèyàn tètè mójútó wọn so mo wò pé ọwọ́ àwọn adarí grassroots ló wà láti lè fi rí pé nǹkan yí padà and I think that àwọn nǹkan báyìí náà it rests finally on the shoulders of you and I.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Gbogbo wa la gbọ́dọ̀ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ láti lè fi rí pé ayé gbogbo wa dá lápapọ̀ nítorí pé igi kan rẹ̀ lágbóṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nǹkan tí mo rí inú ẹ̀ nìyẹn o.
ẹ ṣeun kábíyèsí wa ẹ sọ dáadáa ẹ sọ sójú ibi tá fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ sí gan. You've said so much, and I'm very sure that people at home watching you right now, they have heard from a young king that knows what is supposed to be done, that knows our responsibility. And I hope our youth out there, even our traditional leaders, as you say, our parents out there that are watching us and that will be watching this later, will learn from what you have said, and they will make use of that and take it as their immediate responsibility for a better Nigeria. So moving from that aspect, I want to ask, would you advise, considering your age, your position, and considering the country and its known eyebrow towards women leadership, would you advise more women in the community, in the states, in Nigeria in general, to stand up and come to the front and try to be a leader, try to assume positions that are powerful in the country to help move the country forward?
Yes, that's just it. Yeah, on the bottom line, everything. Nítorí pé àwọn èèyàn wa, there's so much to do, there's so much to be done. Nítorí pé àwọn èèyàn wa kò sí ẹ̀kọ́ tó jiná dóko tó, nítorí pé women usually undermine themselves, they underrate themselves, that there's a lot that they can't do. Torí ẹ̀ wọ́n ti relegate ara wọn láti dúró sí background, but that is not supposed to be so. But more realize pé these days there's so much research work and all tó wà nípa àwọn obìnrin tó ń ṣe òṣèlú ju other parts of leadership lọ. Ẹ mọ̀, a ní àwọn tó ń darí nípa media ìlú ètò ìṣe yìí ń sìn, a ní wọn àwọn àtàwà ní ti traditional leadership náà àwa ń bẹ̀. Ìdẹ́ ń ṣe àwa adelé ọba nìkan, a ní àwọn ìyálóde, ìyálọ́jà, àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kí a tún jẹ́ kí focus tó wà on them sí. And nǹkan tí mo tún wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé agbára láti wield power ló wà important jù. The moment you take control of things, tó bá wá ṣe wù ẹ́ tó rò pé bí mo ṣe lè lo agbára mi sí leléyìí o, I would want you to consider the fact that you have however you choose to wield your power, it should be to make things better. Nítorí pé àwa obìnrin a nílò láti máa support ara wa. Ayé ìsìn a rí pé àwọn obìnrin tó wá síra wọn, àwọn fẹ́ máa fẹ́ ọkọ mi ni o, fẹ́ máa ṣe kíní kankan, àwọn ọmọdé ni, báwo mo ṣe máa fà á mọ́ra. It shouldn't be like that. We should be supporting ourselves. Let's support each other. Let's support one another. Let's build ourselves up. Nítorí pé lè dá nìkan ṣe iṣẹ́ ìkan máa parọ́. Obìnrin kan lè dá nìkan pé òun fẹ́ gba ìjọba lọ́wọ́ ẹnikẹ́ni tí ò bá sí àtìlẹ́yìn àwọn obìnrin ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀. Nítorí pé táwọn obìnrin bá ṣe rí pé tí a bá ṣe gbéra wa lárugẹ sí, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ọkùnrin náà ṣe máa gbé wa lárugẹ sí. So we have to take a stand. We have to own a common ground fún gbogbo wa láti lè fi rí pé yes, women need to assume more leadership positions. Women need to be in power. Kò sí nǹkan tó burú jù tí obìnrin bá jẹ́ ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Kò sí nǹkan tó burú jù tí àwọn obìnrin bá wà ní ipò tó dára jù ní orílẹ̀-èdè yìí láti lè fi jẹ́ kí nǹkan tẹ̀síwájú. Nítorí pé women have Ọlọ́run dá wa láti lè institute positive change, láti lè fi rí pé nǹkan bọ́ sí bó ti ṣe yẹ kó rí. Nítorí pé we are helpers, we are builders, a máa ń nurture, we are caregivers. So a lè wà níbi mọ̀dàrú, a lè wà níbi ìbàjẹ́ láyéláyé. So there is need for us to take that roles out of the kitchen, out of our homes. Let's go to the front line. Let's go and help people. Let's change. Let's just create a new mindset. Let's try to create a new viewpoint for people. Let's redefine everything and set spaces so that other people will follow on these footsteps that we've already laid on the ground.
Thank you so much, Kabiesi. Thank you. That was a powerful and an inspiring speech there. I hope our women out there are listening, and we are going to take stand. I am starting to take my stand in my own little power, and I hope many of you will also come out in your own little power from your own little angle. And if we bring them together, it's going to be a strong one. We really need this, and God will support us. My KBSC, because the Instagram thing, I guess it's gonna be a 1 hour and it will send us away. I don't know if we have the privilege to have you back, or if after this 1 hour you wouldn't want to come back. If I may ask, would you give us the privilege to come back for 5 minutes, or we should just end it in this 1 hour?
We have to end it in this 1 hour because I have something else. In fact, I have lots of pending works to do already.
No problem.
So I can try láti.
Kò sí wàhálà. A sì ní ìṣẹ́jú bíi méjì kan. Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ béèrè ni pé nínú àwọn nǹkan tá a ti kà nípa yín tá a rí, a gbọ́ wípé ẹ ń ṣiṣẹ́ humanitarian. So mo mọ aspect tí ẹ ti ń ṣe, àwọn wo kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ fún wa, ibi wo lẹ ti need ìrànlọ́wọ́ táwọn èèyàn wá lè gbọ́, tí wọ́n lè ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún yín láti wá darapọ̀ mọ́ yín ni, tàbí láti bá yín advertise whatever you're doing tí a máa mọ̀ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó lè dá.
Actually, I am a farmer.
Okay.
I am a fish farmer, and aside that, àwọn èèyàn mi nílò ìrànlọ́wọ́ nítorí pé ọ̀dọ̀ wa ń bí government programs building. I need concrete incentives fáwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa, fáwọn àgbàlagbà wa, àwọn tó ń wáṣẹ́ and all of that. So there's so much to be done, and ilẹ̀ wà fáwọn tó bá fẹ́ invest. Àyè wà fáwọn tó bá fẹ́ ṣe any sort of iṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ wa ń bí. So àyè wà fáwọn èèyàn tó bá fẹ́ wọlé láti wá lè dá nǹkan ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wa. We have room for, and they were very accommodating. So whenever you want to come, no problems. And like I said, I am a farmer, and because I'm just the grassroots, I am opportune to know what the people need, to know what their wants are, to know what they love to do and what they don't like. So I would just want you to, out of curiosity anyways, I want to buy famous. You can just send a DM to me, then we can pick it up from there. There's so much to do actually. Mo rí pé àyè púpọ̀ láti máa go into it, so anybody that wants to reach out can reach out through Olori.
Thank you, Kabiyesi. We will be letting you go now. We are sending you away with this because we have just 1 minute more. We have just 1 minute more, and the Instagram is gonna be over. Kabiyesi àṣẹ̀bà forí adé o, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín tá pè yín tẹ́ wá, ẹ ṣeun Kabiyesi, adé á pẹ́ lórí o, bàtà á pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, ìrùkẹ̀ á pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín kọrinkọrin, àṣẹnu yóò ní tán, kò ní bàjẹ́ lásìkò tí gbogbo ọgbọ́n òye àti agbára tí ẹ máa fi ṣe ìlú náà tí ó máa fi tò, Olúwa Elédùmarè á fi fún yín. Kabiyesi àṣẹ̀bà, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín, ẹ ṣeun, ẹ ṣeun, ẹ ṣeun, ẹ relé dáadáa o, kẹ́ bá wa kí gbogbo aráalé àti dádì àti ìjòyè àtàwọn aráàlú wípé inú wa dùn o, adúpẹ́ fún iṣẹ́ tabi tí wọ́n ṣe pẹ̀lú yín. Ẹ ṣeun Kabiyesi.
Ẹ ṣeun gan ni o, thank you so much. Mo rí comments gbogbo yín o, thank you so much for having us around. Inú mi dùn gan ni o. Ẹ ṣé tẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa o. Ọlọ́run ò ní fi wá sílẹ̀ o.
Àmín àṣẹ
Ilé àtọ̀nà yín ò ní dàrú o.
Àmín àṣẹ
Ìrere lójú wa máa rí ní gbogbo ọ̀nà o.
Àmín àṣẹ
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ó dàbọ̀ Kabiyesi. Thank you.
Yes.
Oops. All right, people. Instagram is about to kick us out. We have just 1 second. Please let us come back. Let us talk about what we have done today. And come back with me immediately. I will come back for 30 minutes, 10 minutes if we wish. So see you soon. I love you all. Thank you for being there. Please come back and